Welcome to part 24 of Let's Play Metal Gear Solid. I'll be doing these special missions of the 10th stage. That's the one against the helicopter. This won't take nearly as long as the last video, which took about 50 odd minutes. These missions are very short. The first one is doing it under 3 minutes. It's definitely the easiest one, I'd say. Possibly the easiest one. Next one is doing it one of those annoying bombs attached to you that means you have to keep moving, otherwise you die. The hardest thing about it is that you can't use your rations because you have to have the bomb equipped. Everything else is no use. The having to move all the time is a secondary disadvantage, really. The third one is difficult to explain, so it's easier if you wait until I do it, because I can't really explain what it is. It's just bizarre. Anyway, on to the first one. These are your orders. In battle, time is always of the essence. Clear this stage in under 180. Right, so yeah, the hardest thing about the time thing is having to go through the minefield, so I'd have a few practice goes at this to work out the perfect route, which I believe is this. If you go this way, you'll only have to go over 2 mines, and it's very straight. So here's the other one. Yeah, you automatically have your Nikita launcher as well, so you pick up some missiles, but you don't want to use them, just use your grenades. Get the ration out now and just keep it equipped, since you don't have body armor. Yeah, if you try to crawl through the minefield all the way through, I did that the first time I tried it on my first practice go at this, and I ended up wasting a minute just getting up to the boss, which didn't leave me enough time. I need at least 2.5 minutes for the boss, I think, or 2 minutes and 15 seconds, I think. Make sure you get that last thing of grenades before you go up, otherwise you'll have to rely more on the ones that appear after you run out, which can be annoying because you have to go away from the area then come back again, which can waste time. Right, get your grenades out. I've done this in 13 grenades, but I think it's possible with even fewer. Right, it's actually quite easy this, as long as she doesn't machine gun too much, because when she machine guns she moves a lot, and so it's difficult to hit her. That's it, that's 4 hits already, that's quite good. It's 5 hits, that's quite good as well. Another one, that's it, 6. Yeah, halfway there already. Right, where's she going now? She's going over to the right, so we can get a few cheap shots in here. Wait till she stops machine gunning, now, and then just get a cheap shot in like that, then hide behind the wall again, or the rock, whatever it is, and again. Lovely jubbly. Just 3 more grenades, I think. Maybe get 1 more in. No, too late. Right, and she's off again. Yeah, this bit is hard when she drops those bombs. Sometimes she keeps going, yeah, back and forth. Sometimes they can be quite tricky to avoid like that, and that's where most of your health will go if you do lose any. It'll go primarily on trying to avoid those bombs that she drops. Wait for another one. That's it. Couple more grenades, I think. Right, she's off again. Dropping some bombs again, lovely. And she's coming back. No, she's not. Right, chuck a grenade. 1 more, that should do it. And that's the end of her. So I didn't use any more rations, and I used exactly 12 grenades. I didn't have to pick up any. If you do run out, they're just in the top left of the screen, or top right, but they won't appear there. You have to go out of the screen and then come. I'm not out of the screen, but you have to make it so you have to go down and then come back to the area. Otherwise, they won't appear magically. You have to go down and come back to the corner. So the either corner has to go out of the screen and then come back again, and the grenades will appear there, just like in the other places where that happens, like in Pyro Bison. Well done, the mission was a success. Proceed to the next mission. 229 we did that, so we had about 31 seconds left. Yeah, you don't want to. On my first practical, I got up to the boss with. I already used a minute, and that was obviously too long. You need at least about. I've done it in about 2 minutes 15. Really, it depends. It depends how much she machine guns really, and how many bombs that she drops. But yeah, but 2 minute 15 at least you need for the boss. 2 minute 30 is quite liberal. You shouldn't go over that really. I nearly went over it here, but I haven't done this for a while. Right. Yeah. Okay. The second one then. These are your orders. Nothing personal, but I've taken the liberty of implanting a special type of bomb in your body. It explodes if you remain still in a single spot for more than 1 second. Disarming is not an option, so just clear the stage. Show me how fast you can move. Okay, you still want to do the easiest and fastest way through the minefield. There's no way trying to do a tricky-dicky way. There's no point. We still have the Nikita launcher if we need it, but we don't. Again, like the previous one of these, and I mentioned in that one, the hardest thing about these type of ones is that we have to have the bomb equipped. We can't use the ration. I always choose the wrong one. I always press left and right for the item and up and down for the weapon when it's up and down for the item. Yeah, so we can't use the ration. You have to have the bomb equipped. That's definitely the hardest thing about this mission, and the bomb ones in general, but particularly this one because we have to do a boss in it. But luckily, as it's normal mode, we don't lose that much health. The most health you'll lose is from when she drops the bombs on you. If you can try to avoid them, you're laughing really. Don't know why I picked up that ration. That was by habit. Get out the grenades now. That's it. Chose the right button there. Right. It can be quite tricky trying to avoid the machine gun. So when you're flat against the wall, just keep moving up and down a bit, and that should stop you from dying. Anyway, let's go. Try to get as many hits in when she's like this, because this is the easiest way to get hits in when she's at the top of the screen. Don't worry about the machine gun fire. That's it. No, that didn't get her. Right, okay, when she's doing this, just do that up and down against the wall. No, she's going to machine gun again, yeah. You don't want to lose too much health. Don't waste health like I just did there. Just keep getting some cheap shots in. Whoops. That's it. Just remember not to stop moving. Instant death otherwise. Alright, when she does this, just keep going up and down. Don't forget that you can go up and down the screen like that. Just lost a fair bit of health there. That's it, get a cheap one in, that's it. And another. There we go. Okay, and she's off. Oh, she's going back over here now. Should be able to kill her here, hopefully. That's it, good. Nearly out of grenades there. No, missed her. I need some more grenades. Right, just 2 more hits needed. There we go, 1 more. No, missed her. There we go. Okay, don't stop moving because you're still in control. I've made the mistake a few times of stopping moving here and then you die. So keep moving until you're not allowed to anymore. Otherwise you'll die even after you defeat the boss, and it's unbelievably frustrating. It's a bit unfair that you still have to keep moving even after she's exploding, but the mission isn't over until it's over, really. Well done, the mission was a success. Proceed to the next mission. Oh, conversation. About that F-22 cruise missile attack. Did you notice something a little too smooth about it? Gardner had the Air Force on standby right from the beginning of the crisis. The idea was that if the mission failed, he would have Galloway'd blown sky high along with Snake. He even had a nuclear warhead ready to go. And so ends the second mission. Right, third one. This is the weird one. These are your orders. Circumstances have a way of changing. This time we'll have you clear the stage by trying something different from what Snake experienced. Yeah, this mission is bizarre. You'll see what I mean. Okay, it doesn't start yet, the weirdness. Just keep going through normally. Just do the quick route. We don't have the Nikita launcher because we're not going to do the helicopter. So we don't need any weapon. There we go. Make sure you pick up rations though, they're still useful. And have them equipped because you don't have the body armour. You never have the body armour. Right. Okay, this is it. The music changes and now we have to avoid barrels, which I think is a reference to Donkey Kong. Although, not entirely sure on that, but I'm 90% sure it is Donkey Kong. I could be wrong. Despite the humour of this level, the music and everything, and the jokiness of it, or the jovial nature of it, the barrels are surprisingly difficult to avoid. They're random, they come down randomly, and they really take off a lot of damage. Right, so just wait here until we can go up. They take off a surprising amount of damage. I still keep thinking I have to keep moving, but I don't, do I? Right, just wait here. They'll bounce off the edge like that. They are random, so don't try and wait for, don't try and look for a pattern, because you won't find one. Yeah, you don't need the grenades, but I walked through them. Right. Just wait for a good opportunity. It's weird music this has. Right, we're nearly there. Haven't lost any health yet. This is very rare that I don't lose any health on this, because it's very easy to lose health. They're very difficult to avoid, I find, these barrels. Yeah, you just have to get to where, up here, and that's it. That's it, that's the end of it. I'm really pleased that I didn't lose any health on that. Well done, the mission was a success. Proceed to the next mission. And that's it. But yeah, I did that really well. I very, very, very rarely do that without losing any health. So I'm quite pleased with that. Yeah. As you well know, the development of Metal Gear began in Outer Heaven. The project fell under the auspices of the CIA's Directorate of Intelligence and its director, Stephen Gardner. But the idea itself for a bipedal vehicle that would launch a nuclear strike from anywhere on the planetary surface was apparently conceived by Big Boss, Outer Heaven's Commander-in-Chief. The technology wasn't there at that point, but the concept of an invisible missile from a railgun seems to have been already planned by Big Boss, and the idea became a reality in American hands following Outer Heaven. Metal Gear is the phantom of Big Boss in a sense. It's no wonder Snake is so obsessed with the destruction of Metal Gear. To him, it truly is the evil past. But to us, it's the gospel to a new world. A blessing. Ooh, that's a bit sinister, isn't it? That's a bit sinister. Though obviously, whoever number 4 is, he's part of a group who is in favour of Metal Gear. And again, excellent for that one. So we're getting close to finding the truth. Right. Okay, so that's all of the 10th mission ones done, and we've hardly taken about 10 minutes really. So just 3 more to do now. 11, which is the last long mission. They're quite easy actually. I think one of them is a a timed one. One of them's a footstep one. The other one is just doing vibe with grenades. Anyway, so I'll do that in the next video. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.